It's early, but the day already feels loud. You're standing in your apartment hallway, keys in one hand, coffee in the other. You're trying to get out the door without rushing. Your phone rings. Not an alert, not a notification, a call. You stop. You don't answer. You don't decline it either. You just stand there and listen to it ring, hoping it ends before you have to choose. When it finally stops, you feel that small release in your chest, like you just kept a few minutes of your morning. You haven't even left the apartment yet, and something already tried to pull you into a conversation you weren't ready for. From the outside, it looks like a missed call. From the inside, it felt like your day almost got redirected. That reaction shows up in more places than people admit. At work, it happens when someone messages instead of calling. Hey, quick question. There's a quiet sense of relief, because if they'd called, the next part of your day might have been decided for you. 10 minutes, 20, maybe longer. Phone calls don't wait for a good moment. They land wherever you already are, focused, tired, half awake, and they expect you to shift gears right now. Texting doesn't do that. It lets you stay where you are. Calling pulls you into someone else's timing, and for some people, that shift feels heavier than it should. On a call, there's no buffer. Someone asks something, and you're expected to respond immediately. If you pause to think, it feels awkward. If you ask them to repeat it, it feels clumsy. You don't get a second to settle in. That's not fear of talking, that's discomfort with being rushed. You see it clearly late on a Friday afternoon. It's almost 5. Your mind has already moved on. Your bag is half packed. Then your phone rings. It's your manager. Got a quick minute? You already know it won't be quick. For people who hate phone calls, moments like that don't feel dramatic. They feel draining, because a call can stretch and quietly take whatever energy you had left. What's interesting is that these same people are often dependable in other ways. They show up, they respond thoughtfully, they follow through. They just don't like being put on the spot without context. In the US, phone calls carry a lot of unspoken expectations. You're supposed to sound friendly but efficient, present but not distracted, direct but not cold. Holding that balance in real time takes effort. Texting eases that pressure. You can think before you answer. You can choose your words. You can respond when your head is actually clear. There's also the question of endings. On a call, you don't always know how to wrap things up cleanly. You wait for the right pause. You listen for a signal. You worry about sounding rude or abrupt. With a message, the boundary is already there. That's why phone calls can feel intrusive, even when they're friendly. They don't just ask for your attention, they decide the length and pace of the interaction for you. A phone call can feel like when your laptop restarts itself to install an update you didn't approve. Nothing's broken, but you lost the moment you were in. That loss of control matters more than people realize. Especially in a culture that quietly values personal space and autonomy, even if it doesn't always say it out loud. Avoiding phone calls all the time isn't perfect. Some conversations really do need voice. Some delays create distance. That's real. But disliking phone calls isn't a flaw. It's an adjustment to being constantly reachable. Not long ago, being available by phone felt convenient. Now it feels expected, and when expectations pile up, people naturally start pushing back. So when someone lets a call ring and then texts, "Hey, what's going on?" It's not always avoidance. Sometimes it's someone choosing the form of communication that lets them stay steady instead of reactive. They're not trying to disappear. They're trying to keep their footing. And that leads to a quieter realization. The way people choose to communicate isn't about being difficult or distant. It's about protecting their attention in a world that keeps reaching for it. There are a few more patterns like this, and many people recognize parts of themselves in them. If this felt familiar, you might want to subscribe and explore the next one here.